Oh, what's up guys? Welcome back to my new channel, JL Studios. Today I'm going to ask the question, can my quad Cortex replace my audio interface? We are about to find out. So at first I was like, nothing's coming out. It's not working. But I forgot. It actually, you know what? It might be easier if I pull up Cortex control. So on this preset, I had it on to where it only goes out of output 1 on my main guitar rig. And whenever I did that, you can hear it, nothing was coming out. Nothing was coming out. But if you swipe down on the quad Cortex and you see this, all of like the I/O stuff, you can see that my speakers are plugged in through the output 3 and 4, as well as the USB. And so when I looked, I saw output 1. Well, hold on. Let me take a look and see. Maybe I can make it go out 3 and 4 because it's left and right, and then it's come out on my speakers. And so make sure you guys check your inputs, because if you don't, it's just not gonna be good. It's just not gonna be good. Now let's see if I can get Cortex control. I do have it. Please connect your quad Cortex to your computer via USB and turn it on. It is on and connected to my computer. It is connected. I don't know why it's not. I'll figure Cortex control out. But I also have the thing on the screen on the quad Cortex. But I got sound to come out. So I'm gonna record something. Hopefully it'll come out. I'm gonna have someone grab the camera, and I'm gonna record a little ditty on guitar. For my program, I am using Logic Pro for the Mac. But let's get it on. Darn it! Okay, stop. Don't stop recording. Don't stop recording. Sorry. I messed up plenty on that, but I didn't have my metronome on for some strange reason. But let me see if it'll play back. Alright, so there's no sound coming out. So let me go back to the I/O. See, isn't this great? You guys are recording. There we go. Wait a bit. Audio. Input and output's going. Playback. Yep, it's all going to the quad. Here we go. There. Nah. Ha! Ha ha ha! That's why. Okay, I think I got it now. Alright, TRS, okay. Alright, let's see if that'll work now. Yep, there it is. Still no guitar. So I got the metronome to come on, but no effects out of the quad Cortex. But obviously I got effects running through it, so let's try it again. just gonna play a little bit there, just so we can get it figured out. Let's try it again. Guys, rule number 1, if you're going to turn off your metronome to hear just the song without the metronome, turn the metronome back on. Don't be like me. I can't find my pick. Probably because it's blended in with everything else. I like green, for those guys who don't know. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try that. Let's just see how that goes. I promise you guys, there's a way to do this. And nothing. Okay. Try it again. Guys, I promise we will get this. Let's go back to the I/O. This is just a test. I don't understand how real it's going to make this is. Oh, goodness gracious. What's going on now? Why is it? MIDI, iOS sinus, everything's back to normal. General devices, Cortex, yes. Playback, yes, everything's good. General, everything is good. Let's try it again. I'll check back with you guys. I'm gonna go do some research. Probably not gonna film. Probably not gonna upload this. So it's been a couple of days, and I'm back. I finally figured it out. So I was doing multi-out, which is great. That way I can have sound coming out of my speakers, and then as well as if I want to plug it into another device. Or anything like that, I can do that. Oh, by the way, I'm at my home studio today. Not at the other studio. I'm at the studio at my home today. And I finally figured it out. I got it to where, so I did multi-out, but the inputs were wrong. And I had to put the inputs as not the usual inputs I usually do if I was to use my Volt. So I played around with it, recorded a patch, which actually I'm going to do I'm going to show you the patch in a later video, because this sounds really good. And I don't really use like compressors or anything, but I use a compressor for this, and I'm just like, wow, no wonder everybody uses compression, because compression gives you really good tone. That's probably not the only reason why, but yeah. So I have this open, and let me just so here I have Logic Pro open. I got my speakers plugged in. Everything looks to be fine and dandy. So let's hit play. I already did kind of a little pre-recording on the Quad Cortex, and so the tones you're going to be hearing is just strictly from the Quad Cortex. It's not, if you look here, I'm not using any plugins or anything. It's all coming from the Quad Cortex. When I put Cortex Control, this is my recording patch, and as you can see, I have a compressor, a gate, an overdrive, high gain amp, and a cap. That's all I got from here. And all of this is being fed into Logic Pro. So let me make sure everything is all good. Okay, now let's hear the recording. No sounds coming out. Hold on, let me... Oh, duh, because the quad Cortex. Okay, let's go to audio. Nope, everything looks good. Recording, everything looks good. Yep, everything's good. So let's try it again. There we go. That's coming from the speakers. That is the tone from the quad Cortex going into Logic Pro via the USB. See? So you don't really ever have to use plugins again, because everything, all the tones is coming from the quad Cortex, which I think is really cool, especially because, you know, things are just getting ridiculously expensive. And if you already have a quad Cortex, mini Cortex, nano Cortex, whatever, you can use these as recording devices for your guitar. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go back to Cortex control. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And not mess with it. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do... we're going to make this input 2. Because we're going to use them. Because we're going to use a mic. And this is going to go out. You know what? It'll be easier to do it on here. So yeah. So go click here, and we're going to use multi-out again. And we're going to do this as a precursor for the mic. Now, in order to use my condenser mic, I need phantom power. So what I need to do is I need to go to input 2, pick mic line, turn phantom power on, because my mic is a condenser mic. So it needs phantom power in order to work. Now let's go, and I'm gonna set up the mic real quick. I have my condenser mic hooked up. And you can kind of hear it through the speakers of the system. But this is me recording vocals into the mic. I got it all hooked up correctly with the 9 volt 48 volt phantom power. It's phantom power. Got hooked up to phantom power, and honestly, I'm excited to hear what the playback sounds like. I've never used this mic ever. I got it and just have not used it, and I'm really excited to hear how it sounds. But through the speaker, it sounds pretty good from the little sound I have. You might have to like tweak it a little bit, but it honestly, you know, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, the quad Cortex is mainly for guitar and bass, and you could definitely record guitar and bass with this thing, but with the vocals and with the mic, you kind of have to like mess with it a little bit. Sorry, let me get you better light. You might have to like tweak it a little bit just to make it a little bit better. But let's hear the playback and let's hear how it sounds real quick, and then let you guys be the judge or not. So let's hear the playback and see how it sounds. All right, so now I have my condenser mic hooked up. And you can kind of hear it through the speakers of the system. But this is me recording vocals into the mic. So boom, it records mic. It records your mic input. Like I said, you might have to tweak it a little bit, but it's doable. It's usable. Actually, I think this mic sounds really clear. It's crazy. Sure, guys, doing a really good job. So yeah, so can you switch to quad Cortex and have it be your, not just your interface, but you can have it for guitar tones, bass tones. You can put your mic through it. Also has tons of compressors and EQs and stuff, so you can really tweak however you want to tweak it. Can you use it? Yes. Yes, you can. And you can replace your plugins at the same time. Save some room in your computer. I'm definitely going to be using this for all my recording needs. Yeah, definitely going to use this. This is sick. I can finally get rid of my Volt. I don't plan on getting rid of my Volt, but I can definitely use this in replacement of my Volt so that I don't have too many things connecting into different things. It can also help with content as well if you're a YouTuber just like myself. It can definitely help you with some content, kind of be more streamlined a little bit. Like I said, I figured it out a few days ago, and I've let it plugged in ever since, and yeah, it works. It works. The phantom power is a really good touch. Like I said, with the vocals, got tweak the input, output a little bit, but it doesn't sound bad. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys learned anything, man, what are you doing? These are stuff this is stuff that you can expect from this channel every week. So, or at least every time I upload. I'm going to try to upload every week, but depending on what's going on. But anyways, thank you guys so much. And I'm going to leave you with this little song that I did specifically for this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment telling me how much you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next video coming real soon. Thank you guys. Have a good one. You heard it straight from my recorded mouth. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Check you next time. Bye.